Hello, St. John's friends. I just was experiencing this little walk in the glory of this day, and I thought I have just got to share this with somebody. And so I'm glad that you tuned in. If you are prone to motion sickness or something like that, you might want to close your eyes while you listen, because this is a moving camera at the moment, so I apologize for that. But you know, these beautiful days of spring, here it is, the first week in March. Now, most of my history has been in Sioux Falls and Minneapolis, St. Paul, and a number of years in Colorado and Arizona. But this really is the banana belt, sort of, isn't it, here in Des Moines area? It's a more mild climate than those places north of us, so it's just so nice. And you know, the word Lent comes from length, which is the lengthening of days. And so just to experience the glory of this, and I'll talk more about Lent in just a moment, but I want to talk about the lengthening of times as relates to this transition at St. John's as well. For those of you who attended the annual congregational meeting, thank you for being there, and you heard a little bit more about what's happening. And over these coming weeks, you'll learn about the opportunity to participate in a congregational survey called the CAT, the Congregational Assessment Tool, where we want you to weigh in. We want you to register your opinion on many, many different things about St. John's Lutheran Church and kind of who we are and where we're going, where you feel that God might be directing us to go. And we just ask for your participation in that. It'll be really important that everybody who can participates in that process. Following that, there will be a very specific, focused leadership feedback survey process, which will utilize and digest a lot of the information that comes back to us from the CAT survey. And so these are all things that are coming up. Thank you in advance for your participation. These are strange times during pandemic in order to, there we go, another sign of spring. These are strange times during the pandemic, aren't they, in so many ways? But what a great opportunity to still love your church, love your Lord, and participate in this way. And so as we continue this journey of Lent, please keep the transition process in your prayers and relate it absolutely directly to the story of Jesus headed to Jerusalem, because we are people of death and resurrection. We are people who believe in the capacity of our God, not only as the creator of all life in the first place, but also the renewer and the restorer of life and vitality as well. So pray for God's Holy Spirit to work among us all during these weeks and months in preparation for God's future and how that relates to the people of St. John's as well. Bless you, and may God keep you during these days of Lent. Thanks for joining me tonight.